I was part of a two-team delegation to the Parliament of Fiji. We landed in Suva to talk to Fijian parliamentarians, and it was a great opportunity to impart some of that experience that we have and which they benefit from greatly.
So one of the things we did was just explain how our system works here in Victoria, how our parliamentary processes work, how our committee processes work, and then step through just some of the frameworks and ideas that we apply when looking at a new piece of legislation that the government brings forward. I was able to just provide a bit of the process I generally use, and we had then a great discussion about what happens in Fiji currently, and also identified some of the challenges that I think we all face when it comes to really undertaking robust bill analysis.
It's actually very simple. Things we do as almost second nature now, but the way we will break a bill down, the way we will structure a consultation process with stakeholders, and work then with government to try and secure amendments or at least bring to government attention shortcomings of a particular bill. And it's the structure and the tradition that's been built up over generations in the Victorian Parliament and is part of parliaments around our country that, again, are part of our DNA now, but which for a new democracy, where in Fiji you've got a constitution that's only 13 years old, you are giving them valuable insights into how they can to maximise the benefit of committees.
Some of them are probably a bit more unique to their context, in particular around resourcing and access to support that we can, I think, often take for granted. So, for example, in Victoria, non-government members have a lot of resources we can call on to assist us with that process. Say we want to get an amendment to a bill drafted, we have access to experts, legal experts, who can assist us with the drafting of those amendments. That's something that's just not available currently to members of the Fijian Parliament.
The twinning relationship between the Victorian Parliament and the Fijian Parliament is vital, and that was very obvious to me when I was there. There are views that I heard expressed during the visit that we had there, which suggested to me that we need to work very hard in Australia, and in particular in Victoria, to make sure that we are always advancing the benefits and virtues of democratic institutions in our respective countries, and that they can't be taken for granted.
In Victoria, to achieve gender parity hasn't been a simple or straightforward thing. It didn't happen overnight, and lots of different efforts were made, whether it was by political parties, external programs, and broader societal measures to try and bring about that gender equity. So we had some great discussions around some of the initiatives that have been helpful in Victoria and in Australia at improving gender equity, like one of the ones that I'd participated in, Pathways to Politics, which is about giving people the skills and empowering them to be able to step up and run for election, as well as providing mentoring structures and other supports that help you on that journey.